Welcome back to the Mix Lovelies and Friends, and on the mix we have Dwayne. Now, Dwayne is talking about Bonnicks, that's Jodian Bonnicks, who we heard that she's been locked up by Jamaican police because of fraudulent activities or scamming, allegedly. Now, Dwayne is playing what allegedly is a tape of Bonnicks. That's Jodian Bonnicks speaking about her experience as she hit rock bottom. Now, she mentioned Romeich. That's Romeich from Romeich Entertainment. And she was talking about how he said that she's going to hit rock bottom, but she needs to thread the water and keep on threading until she is supposed to come up for here. Once she come up for here, that's when she's going to rise to the top again. Now, she was saying that basically that she had considered to end her life because of the situation that she was in. She said it came to her thought. Now, she's saying also in this tape that she cried, but not in front of her kids. She would wait until she, dropped her kids off at school. Then she would sit in the car and start crying because it was that painful. And she wouldn't open up to anybody, to speak to them about it. But she spoke, she didn't speak to anyone about it, but she internalized it. And she said that was the most difficult part of it, is internalizing her feelings and not being able to really speak out to someone about it. Now, if you want to hear more about this alleged tape of Jodian Bonnicks and what she's saying, pertaining to the goods and services that she had, and why, they came off to people when they were already bad, you could go ahead and catch the video. And guys, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so when I post, you know about it. And guys, have yourselves a wonderful afternoon.
Like, when you see celebrities and people really going through this shit, like, I went through it first-handed. Like, and that's the thing, I battled with it inside. So I think that's the most painful thing, when you can't let other people know. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you're trying to keep it in, and then you break down. Like, I remember, I remember, like, times I had my kids in the car. I'm driving them to school, dropping them off, and I just wait for them to get out of the car to boo-hoo cry around the steering wheel. Like, cry my eyes out. And like, there's plenty of times I'm like, damn, what's the fastest way out? What's the fastest way to just... And the reason why I'm like talking about it is because I think it's really serious. Like, I want people to know that it's like, don't ever be scared to hit rock bottom. And like, Romeich played such a major part in this for me, because I remember him saying to me, "Are you feeling?" And I'm like, "Friend, I'm failing. Like, I'm so disappointed. I'm failing." So I remember him saying, like, "Friend, you're gonna hit rock bottom." And when he told me that, I was like, I think it was like one of the scariest shit somebody ever said to me. I was like, what? He was like, you're gonna hit rock bottom. And when you hit rock bottom and you get to the bottom of the pool, I remember that was his exact analysis. He was like, jump off in the pool. And when you hit that rock bottom, stay down there and thread. And when you keep threading and threading and threading and threading, you have to come back up for air. And when you come back up for air, you're at the top. Bonnicks, right? When I opened Bonnicks was making, I guess.
Pause, but the question is, how is she going to reach back to the top? Was this by scamming people? Was this by scamming well-established entities like Birdie? Was it by scamming little people? Was it? Was this what she meant by you're going to thread and thread and thread? And by the time you look, you have to run back up to the top for air. And by the time you reach the top, you're going to make it. Was that what she meant? Okay, let us continue. Let's bear in mind, she scammed people. She scammed, I'm very sure, Birdie, I'm sorry to throw in the mix, but the top baker, in my opinion, that was scammed is Birdie. Birdie's purity, Birdie's, and them just scam. I'm sure about it too. I'm not gonna ask, because let's be real, a lot of her products in that restaurant that was being sold was from Birdie's, right? Yes, she had other products, but the top products that was being sold there was Birdie's, and Birdie was introduced, in my opinion, through when I get to when I call about the name, when I know me, I say, okay, let's go back a little bit.
The top. Bonnicks, right? When I opened Bonnicks was making, I can share this now with you guys because it's nothing. Like, Bonnicks is making 20 grand a day. On a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. On a weekend, we busting out 35, 40,000 a day. So on weekly sales, I'm making like 100 and something grand. Right? I wanna listen, wanna hear why the money is shark of a friend, them kind of people. And what them that do for them store?
The business made bad choices. They still owes 99 also. How do you know? Are you 99's accountant? Are you 99's manager? Are you affiliated with 99 in any way, shape, or form, Marcia? If so, please pass on the relevant information to me so I can dissect it and come out here and speak it however way I see fit. Long as I know, I won't tell lies on anyone. And that is it. Let's continue the conversation.
To that grand? Eh? Me mother? How why that take place in that story? Eh? Lord have mercy. Hey!
So who is it, Rosemary?
My
who
problem
is it?
though is like I think I got there too quick. Right? If that makes sense. I got there a little bit too fast, too quick. So it's like I started seeing all this money. I started doing crazy shit, like whatever I felt like doing. If I woke up this morning and feel like going in, I want to take a flight, I'm going to take a flight. If I wanted to...
She was going to take a flight with what document? So are you saying to me all this time she was in Canada? Was she an illegal citizen? Was she an illegal alien? How did she enter Canada? How did she enter Canada knowing that this person was based in America and they got deported? And bear in mind, once you have a criminal record, to my recollection, you are admissible into Canada. Am I wrong? Once you have a criminal record, depending on what that crime is, you then will become inadmissible to enter Canada or land on Canadian soil. Did I get it wrong? Am I a fool? She was selling a variety. I know, but we're going past that. My question is, she said she's going to take a vacation, whatever. Bear in mind, this person was caught with false document in Jamaica. So am I now to think that this person was an illegal person on Canadian soil? Because bear in mind, she was deported from the United States of America. And once you are deported from America, depending on the crime that you committed, you then will become inadmissible into other countries. I'm very sure. Very sure. When I ask, I'm telling the truth. Anyways, let's continue. Me chat. Because so I don't know. So I don't know. If I can't know, I don't know either.
See all this money, I started doing crazy shit, like whatever I felt like doing. If I woke up this morning and feel like going in, I want to take a flight, I'm going to take a flight.
Oh.
If I wanted to woke up this morning and just be like, fuck the store, I'm going to the mall, bust down a quick $20,000. I was doing it.
But another question, if she had dual citizenship, right, why travel on a false document? Jodian Anderson. Why? If she has dual citizenship, why travel on a false document? That's true. Can't go to Canada, England. So how she got to Canada with a felony? Thank you, Donna. I knew I wasn't lying. How? And if she had dual citizenship means you have citizenship in two countries. Like me, I can have Jamaican citizenship as well as British citizenship, right? I can have both passports. So why would she then need a false document to travel on in the name of Jodian Anderson? On a not asking the right questions. You people are not asking the right questions. You're not. Dwayne, you are totally correct on the inadmissibility. Thank you. I know. Thank you.
So it's like I didn't make preparations for rainy days. I didn't think about like all the things that could possibly go wrong as a business person. I was really young.
Something definitely not right. Please share this live stream. Please like up this live stream. I would appreciate your support. Thank you. Something fishy. How get citizenship? Right? Exactly, Donna. Exactly, Donna Reynolds. So true. So true.
From that, say, like when the bad mind they start kicking, and say, I start go through it with customs, that didn't make it no easier.
Here she's gonna speak about the products that she was selling that clearly she knew it was gonna be off, but still she was still pushing them out. Was she ever married? Is Anderson a name from marriage? Kennedy, even so, why would the authorities arrest her for having a false document, a false travel document bearing the name Jodian Anderson? Clearly, that's not her name. So let's not start beating around the bush and ask dumb questions. I'm not saying you're asking a dumb question, but if she was married with the name Anderson, she would have not been arrested for having a false document bearing the name Jodian Anderson. And if she had dual citizenship from America and Canada, why would she then need a false document to travel back to Canada per se? Why?
Like, I started going through it so bad. Like, customs, I'm getting my low 40, 30 $50,000 worth of goods, and they're holding on to it. By the time I get it, it's no good.
You hear it? By the time customs holding to her goods, it was no good. So my question is to this lady is, why would you then be putting those out of date stock on your shelves to sell to, you know, customers unknowingly purchasing things that was out of date? Don't you see this woman? She's very unprofessional. That's the way I want. Is very, very unprofessional businesswoman. That's just, she got caught up in bullshit like this. Let's continue. She ain't done.
A bit. You know what I'm saying? So when I closed Bonnicks, I felt like it was one of the hardest. I felt like it was one of the hardest thing to do.
I not lie, that girl like I go post the video and I go see I as hell. You see what fast money can do to them? Do other things to her. Suppose they say she not in her mind when she do the video.
Some of you people are defending bad behavior. I feel like, you see, at this point, this is where we continue to go wrong with this enabling nonsense. Enabling is never a good thing. Call a spade, whatever cost it may. The truth will always be an offense to other people. And clearly, this notion continues to go over a lot of your heads. This is why someone will continue to enable people's bad behavior day in, day out, and not, you know, holding them accountable. You want to hold some accountable and, you know, pass others. That's not a good thing. It's not. And anyways, we chat too much.
Mighty God.
It was one of the hardest things to do.
I get it.
I had to do it. Number one, I had to get rid of some of the people that was around me. That's number one. Two, I think I needed a change in environment. And it was just, I don't know, it's crazy.
Let's pause. The spade is 99 was probably misled by her manager to work with a fraudster who can't be trusted. And bear in mind, this manager, from what I'm getting, already knew this person was going to hit rock bottom. So if you know this person was going to hit rock bottom, why would you then, you know, what Blackberry said? I don't need to go any further. Blackberry said it all.
And like I said, I had good friends who like coached me through it and was like, "You're good?" I'm like, "Yeah, okay. Don't pay attention to nothing. Just do you." I had,